Hello, and welcome to the Food Adventures Network. Today we are actually going to have poke. What is poke? It is a Hawaiian, it's like Hawaiian raw fish. And I got a large bowl of poke with 3 scoops of fish. And the 3 scoops I got are ahi, tuna, and salmon. Look at this delicious poke bowl. Can't really tilt it any further because I don't want to spill it. But this is the delicious poke bowl. It cost $14 and it has some fish eggs, mango, pineapple, edamame, onions, and a rice base with 3 kinds of fish being ahi, spicy tuna, and salmon. So, it smells delicious. It has special soy sauce in it. So $15 for this big bowl, and I'm going to eat it all for dinner. So, along with this bowl, I got a pair of chopsticks, obviously. I also have a spoon, because when I'm eating rice, a lot of times I prefer spoon over chopsticks. I know, it's not Chinese. But the way I split the chopsticks is usually I put the spoon in between the chopsticks like this, and slice it right down the middle. See that? See that perfect split right there? That is some fine skill right there with splitting chopsticks. So let's move on to the poke bowl. Nice ringing sound of the spoon. So the poke bowl has some stuff on the lid. I like to lick the lid. Delicious sauce. A little spicy. Not exactly the exact flavor I was looking for, but good enough. So let's go with the poke bowl. And we're going to try the edamame first, because I love edamame. Pleasant. Not the most flavorful edamame, but still pretty fresh and pretty good. Let's try, I think this is the pineapple, with a bit of, fish eggs on it. Tastes pretty fresh. Tastes pretty fresh indeed. There's some mango somewhere in here. I think this is mango. Let's try it. Pretty fresh mango. The sauce is a very, very pleasant blend that's both spicy and savory. Not exactly sure what this is. I think this is the tofu. This is the dried tofu. I actually buy this stuff at the Asian store all the time for cooking, but this is the dried tofu. Very, very nice. I really like the taste of that. There's a special taste that you have to actually cook in. I've tasted it many times before, and it's really good. Of course, more edamame. Dip it in the sauce. Very, very delightful. Delightful indeed. So let's get a taste of the fish. The fresh fish. Because poke is all about the fish. Not quite the flavor I expected. And it is fresh, but it doesn't quite have that flavor I expected. I think it's influenced by the rest of the bowl. Let's try this piece. Much, much better. The freshness combined with a little bit of egg on top. A little bit of the fish eggs on top is really good. Let's try this pineapple with plenty of fish egg sauced on it. I love that pop when you chew in the fish eggs. It's very, very good. And let's try this piece of meat. That's that taste I was going for. It is slightly fishy though, but it's still a really good bowl. But for a poke bowl, I like to mix. I like to mix the bottom rice with everything and then just like, some people prefer to eat it separately, but I actually prefer to eat the rice with everything in board. And we have some seaweed, of course, which we actually need to try. This is good seaweed. I really like the seaweed. So I think if we actually just mix everything together in this giant poke bowl without spilling it, we'll have a very, very good meal. We put the rice up. The fish just honestly look pretty fresh. I mean, they're not the best fish I've eaten, but remember, I'm eating poke not in Hawaii, but in the Midwest. So we do have to, take into account that we are in Wisconsin. If I was having walleye in Wisconsin, I would expect top notch. But having Hawaiian poke in Wisconsin, you got to adjust your expectations slightly down a bit, because you're not getting the fish directly from the ocean, on the same day, obviously. Well, maybe same day, but definitely not like same hour, same minute. We're not by the ocean, we're by the Great Lakes, and obviously you don't use Great Lake fish for poke. So you have to get your expectations down just a slight bit when you're having poke in the Midwest, in Wisconsin. If I was in Hawaii, I would expect more, but so far I'm actually pleased with this taste. And this is actually a very large bowl, a very, very large amount of food for only $15. Now, there is an $8 option and a $10 option at this place, where you can only get 1 and 2 scoops of fish, but I went ahead and got the 3 scoops of fish because I was extremely hungry today. And because I just wanted to kind of mix this and see what taste I get out of it once I mix the sauce and everything else. I really like mixing my bowls of poke. This place is called Poke It Up. It's on State Street. I mean, it's not on State, it's on University Avenue downtown. And I do believe it is the cheapest poke place in Madison. And I actually have gone to it once or twice before, but this is the largest poke bowl I've got from it. And the ingredients in the poke bowl, tasted separately, are very, very good. But we have to taste them together, because that's what the poke bowl is all about to me. The coming together of the ingredients. The sauce is very delightful. It's got that nice spicy kick I like. And the fish, I think the fish could have a little more flavor, but it does cut through pretty well. And the seaweed tastes absolutely great. The mango and the vegetable, the mango and the pineapple is very, very powerful. And it does give it kind of a tropical blend taste. I think it could stand to use more fish. Like, the scoops of fish could definitely be bigger to give it more of that fish taste in the whole poke bowl. Because I think the rice to fish ratio in this bowl is still a little too small, in my opinion. Could use like an extra scoop or two of poke for the price. Because $14, $15, it's actually it's not like expensive, but it's not like a really cheap meal either. So, at least not in Wisconsin. I know in LA that might be like super cheap. Man, the seaweed's really good. But in Wisconsin, in Madison, $14, $15 is like an average price for dinner at an okay restaurant. I can get a pretty good meal at a sit-down place for $14, $15. So that's really what I'm judging it by. So I would expect a little more fishy flavor. The sauce is great. Maybe a little more fish egg too. And overall, this would be perfect if it was like that. But the raw fish still tastes very good. I think overall it's a pretty good value, but I have to give it 82 out of 100 for overall goodness. It's a very tasty meal. I think a little expensive for the amount of fish you get, because they could add a few more scoops to it. But the vegetables look very fresh, and it is very delightful, and the amount you get is very filling. So about 82 out of 100 for poke in Wisconsin. Poke it up. That's my review. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you like poke as a meal. This is basically fresh, raw Hawaiian fish. It is basically sushi in a rice bowl with some vegetables. But it is tasting really awesome. Poke it up. Excellent poke, 82 out of 100. All right, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you, and have a nice day.